Most people don't spend money because they're careless. They spend money because they're tired. Tired of worrying, tired of feeling behind, tired of carrying stress that doesn't switch off after work. And here's the uncomfortable part. A lot of everyday spending isn't about pleasure at all. It's about buying small moments of relief. Let's put you in a familiar place. You're in your mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s. You live somewhere normal, not luxury, not struggling. You earn a decent salary. In the US, maybe $70,000 a year. In Europe, maybe $50,000. On paper, that sounds fine. But after taxes, healthcare, and social contributions, your take-home looks different. In the US, you might see around $4,000 a month. In Europe, maybe $3,000 to $3,300. Then, life starts taking its share. Rent or mortgage, $1,800 to $2,200. Utilities and internet, $250. Groceries, $400 to $500. You're not living extravagantly, you're just existing. Then come the things that make life manageable. You drive to work, car payment or lease, $450, insurance and fuel, $200, student loan, $250, credit card minimums, $150. Now we're close to the edge, and this is where the misunderstood spending begins. The takeout at the end of a long day, the upgraded phone, the nicer apartment than strictly necessary, the occasional weekend escape. These aren't wild splurges, they're pressure valves. They make life feel tolerable. Here's the mistake most people don't realize they're making. They think they're overspending on things, but what they're actually buying is emotional relief. Relief from burnout, relief from comparison, relief from feeling like life is only responsibility and no reward. And the system encourages this because it doesn't ask, does this improve your long-term stability? It asks, can you afford the monthly payment? Which makes stress easy to finance. Let's look at something small. Say you spend $12 a day on convenience food, coffee, or delivery. Not luxury, just comfort. That's about $360 a month. Over a year, $4,300. Over 5 years, more than $21,000. Now imagine that money didn't disappear, it quietly grew instead. At a modest return, that same cash could turn into $30,000 to $35,000 over time. But that's not how it feels day to day. Day to day, it feels like survival, and that's why this kind of spending is so hard to stop. Stress spending isn't impulsive, it's logical, emotionally logical. When work feels unstable, when housing feels expensive, when the future feels unclear, the brain looks for certainty, and buying something now gives immediate certainty. You feel better right now. The problem is that relief doesn't last, so you buy it again and again. Not because you're bad with money, but because you're trying to function in a system that quietly exhausts people. If this pattern continues long enough, something predictable happens. Your income grows, but your stress stays. You earn more, yet still feel tight. You upgrade your lifestyle, but not your security. And eventually, you realize something unsettling. You've been paying a monthly fee just to feel okay. Not free, not relaxed, just okay. And that's expensive. Financially intelligent people don't avoid comfort. They're not living joyless lives. They just understand the difference between relief and solution. Relief feels good today. Solutions feel boring now, but calm later. They don't ask, will this reduce my stress tonight? They ask, will this reduce my stress next year? So instead of upgrading everything, they protect margin. Margin in their budget, margin in their time, margin in their energy. Because long-term calm comes from flexibility, not from nicer versions of the same pressure. This isn't about guilt. You're not weak for wanting relief. You're human. The key is simply awareness. Once you see that some spending is really stress in disguise, you stop judging yourself and start making clearer decisions. Not to suffer more, but to need relief less often. That's where real financial peace begins. If this perspective helped you think more clearly, consider subscribing for more calm, rational discussions about money.